Hi my dear students, I am Priyanka Rajaram, Vidyashram PU College, Temple of Excellence. Today I will be dealing with how to calculate the number of particles or atoms per unit cell. Last class I had explained y'all how many types of unit cells are there, how many types of crystal systems are there, and also the 14 Bravais lattices. Today we shall learn about the number of particles per unit cell. So the first one is the primitive or the simple cubic unit cell. In a simple cubic unit cell, there are 8 atoms in 8 corners of the cube, which you can see here. Already depicted, there are 8 atoms in 8 corners of the cube. Now, do you think all these 8 atoms belong to only this particular unit cell? No, because if you carefully observe the crystal lattice, okay, you can see that the corner atom or every atom which is present in the corner is shared by many unit cells. For example, I shall take this particular atom which is there in the corner of my unit cell, which is depicted in red. Now, if you see carefully, you can see this particular atom is shared by 4 unit cells below and 4 unit cells above. So, every atom is shared by 8 unit cells on the whole. So, for every unit cell, one atom is giving only 1/8 of its portion. Am I right? So, every atom in the corner is giving only 1/8 of its portion per unit cell. So, how many corners are there? 8 corners. From every corner, how much will I get? I will get 1/8 of its portion. You can see that over here, from every corner, 1/8 of the portion, when I put together, how many atoms I am getting? I am getting only 1 atom. You can see the calculation. Number of atoms per unit cell, 8 are there from 8 corners, into from every corner, how much I am getting? Only 1/8. So, totally I have only 1 atom per primitive unit cell or simple cubic unit cell. I hope you have understood, because it is very important to understand the next 2 calculations. So, next I will be moving forward to BCC, that is body centered cubic unit cell. In body centered cubic unit cell, there are 8 atoms in the 8 corners and 1 atom in the center, correct? From the corners, calculation I have already explained. Now, the atom which is there in the center, is it shared by other unit cell? Do you think it is shared? No, it is solely belonging to only this unit cell. It is not shared by any unit cell. So, how is the calculation? 8 corners, I have 8 particles. From every corner, how much am I going to get? Only 1/8. So, 8 into 1/8, 1 atom from the corners, 1 from the body center, only 1 is there from the body center. So, that is equal to 1 atom. So, total number of atoms per unit cell is equal to 2. So, BCC has 2 atoms in its unit cell. You can see here how I have shown the cutting, and the blue ones, that is from the corners, join, they make up 1, and the one which is there in the center, the pink one, is solely belonging to that unit cell. So, totally how much do we have? We have 2 atoms in BCC. Next one, we will see FCC, that is face centered cubic unit cell. So, in the face centered cubic unit cell, we have 8 particles or 8 atoms in the corner, and in the center of every face we have one atom. So we have 6 faces. The blue ones which you can see are the particles which is in the center of every face. 6 faces are there. So in center of every face there is one particle other than the corners. That is the structure of FCC. Now from the corners we have already learnt 1/8 of the particle we will get per unit cell per corner. Correct? Now if it is present in the center of the face, you will get half for per unit cell. You will get half per unit cell. That is, one which is there in the center of the face is shared by 2 unit cells. Half I will get for 1 unit cell, other half for another unit cell. So what is the calculation? Like this I have 6 faces in FCC. In center of every face we have. So total calculation, if you see, 8 corners atoms, 1/8 atom per unit cell from per corner, that is 8 into 1/8 is equal to 1 atom. 6 face centered atoms, half atom per unit cell you will get, or per face you will get. So 6 into half is equal to 3 atoms. So total number of atoms are 4. Again, with this you can again see how 4 atoms you will get. Just shown how they will cut. From the corners, the blue ones, you will get 1 atom. From the face centered yellow, you can see you will get 3 atoms. So totally you will get how many atoms per unit cell of FCC? You will get 4 atoms. I hope you have understood all the 3 calculations. Coming to exam point of view, it is very important. It comes for usually 2 marks. How do the questions appear? They can ask you, calculate the number of atoms or particles in a simple cube, or they can ask in face centered cube or FCC, or they can ask in BCC, body centered cubic unit cell. How will you answer? You have to write it as number of atoms per unit cell in a simple cube is equal to 8 corner particles into 1/8 of the portion is equal to 8 and 8 gets cancelled, you will get 1 atom. Correct? But when you write for BCC, you have to write number of atoms at corner is equal to 8 corners into 1/8 is equal to 1 atom. Then you have to write number of atoms at the center is equal to 1. Full, you will get 1 full atom is there in the center. So is equal to 1 atom. Total number of atoms is equal to 2. So you have to write it stepwise. Okay. Similarly for FCC, if they ask, you can write number of atoms at the corner 8 into 1/8 from every corner is equal to 1 atom. Number of atoms in the faces is equal to 6 faces into half from every face is equal to 3 atoms. So total number of atoms is equal to 4. So if you know this particular table, you can actually answer your 2 mark question. Is it important for me, ma'am, to write or to draw the unit cell and depict the number of atoms which is there in the corner, in the center, in the face center? No, the diagrams are not important here at all. You have to just know how to write the calculation. If you just write the calculation very clearly stepwise, you will be getting full 2 marks. I hope you have understood the calculation for number of particles or atoms per unit cell. Next class, I will be teaching you all about the close packing in 1 dimension, 2 dimension and 3 dimension in solids. See you. Stay tuned. Stay focused. Thank you.